You just started a new project that will make money. You said to yourself, this will only take 2 days to build. But day after day, you found that the project is growing and it becomes an endless loop with useless features that no one asked for. You know what? Let's drop this project and start a new one. This is a typical journey of an indie hacker. Do you want to become also a founder? It's easy to join. Just learn JavaScript, create an X account, and keep posting anything with the hashtag build in public, and that's it. You are one of us now. I know, your idea is different. Your idea is what people want. Your thing is different from others. Let's add your $1,000,000 app idea next to my drive full of $1,000,000 ideas. You started coding right away without thinking, and you try to make every detail perfect, and after a long time, here is the progress you made so far. Let's say you somehow managed to finish your app and finally your project is ready. Time for generating some money. You submit your app to Product Hunt and spam Reddit with ChatGPT posts. A few days later, you step on the reality that no one wants to pay for your app. No one even cares. Well, my friend, the problem is with the mentality. You think that everyone will go crazy after you launch your app, and it is a solution that people will say, how did I survive without this? And while having this mentality, it's normal to aim for perfection because you think that people will judge you why you made the button blue and not green. Users don't care how did you build the app. Is it using Next.js or PHP? Are you using YouTube because it's written in Rust or C++? No one cares about this. You are using YouTube because it's solving a problem for you, which is either to learn something or for entertainment. If you are always falling into the perfection trap, you need to learn how to drop it ASAP. This is an important skill that you need to learn, but this will need some training from you. This won't happen in a couple of minutes after watching a single YouTube video. Instead of jumping right away to VS Code and start a new project, you need to spend some time to have a general view of what you are going to build. What are the features you will implement, and stick to them. Because if you don't do that, you will enter a new loop that I like to call it the random new feature that no one asked for loop. Before start coding, write on a note app what do you want to build and set deadlines. It is very important to set deadlines, not for every small thing, but set deadlines to the big parts of your app. After doing this, you will at least get a realistic overview on how much time this app could take to build before moving to the real work, which is marketing. The problem with developers is that they have this engineer's mindset. Everything has a start and an end. A project starts with first line of code and finishes when it's tested and deployed. But this mindset is the opposite of marketing, which is an endless loop of testing different strategies and iterating. I suggest you read the Lean Startup book to have an understanding on a very important principle, which is the build, measure, learn loop. I like to think of it like this. It's not a build perfect code and forget it, but instead it's writing a bad code, get the app in front of user, then improve code, then get the app again in front of users, and so on. The real work starts when you publish your app, not with your first line of code. Having this mentality will help you a lot because even if you spend a year building the app, you know that the real work didn't start yet, which makes you be realistic and not depressed after launching your app and not getting paid users. Because you actually didn't do any marketing plan yet, the real work will start now. If we had something like screen time but for VS Code to see what parts of code you are spending much time on, we will see that most of the time is spent on front end and user interface in general. And why not? UI is the gateway between the app and our user. It is the first thing that users sees. If it's bad, users will just leave the website. Yes, I agree, but it depends on what you are building. If the user is visiting your app because he needs a solution for his problem so bad, then he wouldn't care about the UI. Even if your website has an old web design style, as long as your service is fixing the user's problem. Another important subject to fix this front-end time-consuming problem is using templates and boilerplates. Why would you build the UI from scratch while having some ready templates that you can use? There is tons of templates and boilerplates out there for any framework you can think of and for any app type you want. If you manage to not touch the front-end part, then you will save a lot of time and you will switch your focus to the core functionalities which users actually need. But what if I got 10,000 visitors and my cloud server is not enough? I guess I'll purchase 2 more servers just to be safe. Oh, Now I need to learn Kubernetes. Okay, let's do this. Just a couple of videos on YouTube. And just like that, my friend, you added another month or two to your list and you didn't get any user yet. Don't say to yourself, what if I got 10,000 visitors? Instead say, what if I didn't get any user to sign up? When thinking like this, you have lowered the bar and ready for the worst case scenario, which is not getting any users. And this will help you a lot when coding. You will ship fast and launch your app and then see if it's worth it to continue the project or not. It's better to build something that you know is bad and hear from others that you think is bad, rather than building something that is perfect based on you and then hear others saying this is bad. Here is a quick recap with a simple example. Let's say I want to start a new project, a CRM tool that is simple to use and designed for solo founders. Instead of jumping right away into VS Code and see how things go, you need to spend some time to pull down all features that you want your MVP to have. Same thing for deadlines. Then start a draft project. Say to yourself, this is just a draft to test code like a playground, and start implementing your core features on that draft. Then add a UI template to your draft and that's it. Congratulations, you already have finished your MVP. Deploy it ASAP and then you'll start the real work, getting the app in front of users.